Speaking of somebody that needs help, we as black people need help if Donald Trump becomes president, because he's sitting up there lying to us about what he's going to do, quote unquote, for black people. Hillary Clinton's lying too, but Donald Trump just gets out there and it's not even close how poorly crafted his lies are.
So, speaking of somebody who needs help.
She needs help.
Speaking of somebody who needs help. Speaking of somebody who needs help, Donald Trump was also campaigning yesterday in North Carolina. And here he goes again, talking about black folks. ChrisShelley, go to the iPad.
That's having a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I watched him today. It's like a carnival act. A lot of fun. Moving around, he has the whole thing, you know, great.
It is full screen.
This is a president. We need a president who's going to bring us back. We need a president that's not going to be divisive. We need a president that's going to take care of the African American community. Remember that. Remember that. Obama is all talk and no action. We need a president that's going to create jobs for Hispanics who don't have the jobs. We need a president that's going to turn our country around, and Obama cannot do it, and Hillary Clinton will be even worse. Believe me, she will be even worse.
Okay.
Well.
Wanda, so Mike, I'm going to start with y'all.
Okay.
No, hold up.
You go first. He's tapping into something. He's tapping into something. He's tapping into something. He said nothing factual. He's tapping into something.
Show me the plane.
Oh, come to Cleveland.
No, hell no. No.
Come to Cleveland.
Show me the plane.
Come to Cleveland.
I have heard Donald Trump consistently, Wanda, consistently Michel, talk about, I'm going to help the black people. I'm going to help the African Americans. President Obama's done nothing. I have seen nothing on paper. I have seen nothing on Twitter. I've seen nothing on his website. I have seen nothing from Donald Trump about HBCUs, nothing about jobs when it comes to black people. I've seen nothing about empowerment zones. I've seen nothing about education. I have seen nothing. So please, can y'all shed light on what Donald Trump plans to do to help the African Americans?
I'm not a surrogate, so I cannot speak for him.
You don't have to be a surrogate.
No.
You know how to read? Do you know how to read?
Yeah, of course.
Do you know how you listen,
look,
right?
Look.
Have you heard a single policy?
No.
I ain't asking for 10. I'm not asking for 5.
But Roland,
I'm not asking for 3. I'm asking for 1.
Roland, come on. On any issue, have you seen anything in depth from Donald Trump? No one has seen anything in depth from him.
Michael, have you seen
That's the truth.
anything? You work for Ben Carson, who's advising Donald Trump. Have you seen anything at any point from Donald Trump specific to black people, any kind of proposal?
Unfortunately, Roland, I have not. And that's a fair critique to make, that we have not seen any substantive policies come from Mr. Trump. And I do think, as a political consultant, that's something that I want to see from the soon-to-be nominee of my party. And hopefully something will come.
So, y'all, well, please explain to me why he keeps, Obama's done nothing. I'm going to help the black people.
Well, this has been...
when he has said... nothing.
This hasn't been something that has just been for black people. This is Trump's modus operandi.
No.
Shelley! We never see anything.
Shelley!
Oh, God.
Go to the iPad. I'm going to go to the iPad. Hold on one second. I'm come back. I'm going to play it because I need to hear this because I'm still not hearing it. Looks like their content is, first of all, that video played it, so it's not available right now. I'm going to play it in a second. I ain't heard it, Michael.
No, I haven't either, Roland, and I'm not disagreeing that your critique is not unfair. I'm not saying that. And again, I would love to see, when I worked for Romney, we were constantly putting out policy positions. Even Dr. Carson, whatever your positions or views are of him, we were constantly putting out policy positions.
Except there was no HBCU plan.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. But it never existed. But go ahead.
But with Trump, we have not seen that. And again, it is my hope that we will soon see something come from his campaign.
Well, when you know this, in
Definitely.
Cleveland, you'll see the Republican National Committee platform. Whether or not these issues will be addressed, I don't know.
Rhonda. You
It
can
will
keep
come out.
trying that, but
will.
if you're going to stand there, Tiffany, keep talking about, oh, what I'm going to do for black folks, and you don't say jack, and I tweeted yesterday to Omarosa, Pastor Darrell Scott, Pastor Mark Burns, all them black folks running behind Trump, I haven't heard jack.
What you want me to say? You didn't already grill these two on not having a plan, a policy, or recommendation all on paper. He ain't tweeted nothing. You're absolutely right. And to be frank, I would really love to see CNN turn the camera around so we can see exactly who stood up and started clapping in the audience when he said African Americans.
Oh yeah, they were clapping loud, and I'm still saying,
I'm very, 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 very confused.
Glenn.
Well, I think it's been said, but I mean, a couple big points. I think the point about the platform at the Cleveland convention is fine, but he's rejected most of the traditional platform positions for the Republican Party, and the Republican Party's never been great on African American issues anyway. Maybe he'll come out with something that's a little different from what's been happening before.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
But at the end of the day, the reason President Obama was with Hillary Clinton in North Carolina is because he's 95% popularity in the African American community. These votes aren't going to move based on Trump making these sort of vague promises. If the Democratic Party can turn out the African American vote, we'll win the presidency, and it will take about 5 or 6 of these Senate races too that are on the edge. So this is a key constituency. I'm glad the Democratic Party's finally recognizing that, and I'm glad the Republican Party's thinking about recognizing it.
Dude, first of all,
as well.
no, he's not. Because no, he's not. He don't even think. But he ain't trying. So look, I said this here. Donald Trump. I tweeted to him yesterday. Donald Trump, you want to talk about black issues? Come talk to black people.
Yep.
Come on, Tom Jones Morning Show. Come on this show. I'll give you a whole hour. We will sit down one-on-one for a whole hour. Ben Carson sat here. Senator Lindsey Graham sat here. I've talked to multiple folks. If he want to talk, don't sit here and talk, oh, I'm going to do this, that, and the other, if you don't want to sit down and talk to black people.
He's not real about it, Roland. Why would you even sit here and try to invite him to the show?
No,
He's not real.
No, because
he's not real.
I'm not gonna play the game. Well, did nobody invite? No. You got invited. You got invited to the only national show that targets black folks. I ain't saying Morning Joe. I'm saying Morning Roll. Also, I'm not saying Fox and Friends or New Day. But here's the other deal: you can't call on the phone. You ain't gonna sit on the phone for an hour.
Right.
Come sit in this chair.
Right.
Or fine, I'll go to Trump Tower.
Right.
I'll bring the cameras.
If he can do it for Jimmy Fallon, he can do it for you.
I'll bring the cameras.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk about black folks on the campaign trail, I want to hear your plan. Come talk to black people.
Fair enough. Did you tweet him?
Hell yeah, I tweeted him. He ain't gonna respond. He ain't gonna respond. Speaking of Trump not responding, what's up with the anti-Semitic tweets?
Well, if you did see,
Pull the tweet. Show the tweet.
Bad.
Show the tweet.
Bad.
Show the tweet. This is Crooked Hill. No. Show the anti-Semitic tweet. Okay, this is it right here. Okay, so y'all go right ahead. So he's supposed to say, oh no, this was a image we grabbed from Microsoft, and that wasn't the Star of David, and then of course they changed it. Not good, sure, Michael.
I mean, no, it's not, Roland. And if even Dr. Carson made a statement yesterday, if you have a platform like that, you got to be careful about the stuff you put out there. And Trump, throughout his candidacy, he's retweeted things, he's tweeted things that bothers me. And
From
again,
white nationalists.
All right, and again, as someone who's worked for Romney, Gingrich, Carson, you gotta be careful with the statements you make. Regardless of your own opinions about things, you have to be wary of how things can be interpreted by other people. And this shows to the inexperience, in my opinion, of many of the people that worked for his campaign.
No, but this, no, they ain't about the people in his campaign. Pull the tweet up. This is what Trump said. Dishonest media is trying their absolute best to depict a star in a tweet as a Star of David rather than a sheriff star or plain star.
Well, of course he's not going to say, oh, I made a mistake, I'm sorry.
And that's part of the problem. He refuses to acknowledge
mistakes. No, you're right. You're right. He does, and that's a shortcoming of his. If you're going to lead people, Roland, you have to have the ability to say, look, I messed up. I made a mistake. I need to do better. I've learned from this. And he hasn't done that. And people want that in someone who may be the next leader of our country.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no question it was bad. Whoever did it shows horrible judgment in releasing something like that. There's no question. I mean, anybody who has any political sense about them would say, don't release something like that. So, yeah, I mean, he makes mistakes. He should be enough, big enough to say, I made a mistake, but the criticism is fair enough on Hillary. The way that he did it was beyond unacceptable, and it was anti-Semitic.
All right, folks, also, let me go to this next story, the Freddie Gray trial.
All right, so I really enjoyed making this one because I didn't even have to stop it or even say anything. The people on the panel basically said everything that I was thinking, and they probably said it in a much more eloquent way than I ever could have. So enjoy. But Mr. Trump, I seriously doubt that Donald Trump will ever appear on anything close to being black. That means he will not ever appear on the Roland Martin show, News One Now. He will not go on the nationally syndicated Tom Joyner show, which has 8 million people that subscribe or listen to it. He's not going near anything that's black other than the black people that he's basically bought and paid for. Omarosa, this means you.